Okay, so a lot of people ask me if we actually test out techniques that work here that we've seen on the internet, and the answer is yes. And here's one. This is one I saw from Keenan Cornelius. He's a jiu-jitsu black belt, world champion a bunch of times over, and this one works. But, this is very important, but it only works if you understand what jiu-jitsu is, right? It's not like a self-defense technique where somebody who doesn't know how to fight is taught a combative move, and then they're surprised when they still don't know how to fight when push comes to shove. Okay, so this one works, but like I said, you got to know jiu-jitsu. Let's say I'm trying to do an arm bar, right? You guys, if you don't know what an arm bar is, trapped his arm, I'm hyperextending the elbow until I threaten to break it, right? And sometimes when we're trying to do that, our opponent is going to clasp his hands together tightly. Now I can't straighten that arm out. And there are a lot of ways to break this grip. I can palm strike him. I can do the old punch him in the face until he lets go technique. I can push and pry with my legs. I can do a calf slicer and all this fun stuff there. Right? I can switch to knee bars, but we're going to do something else, something different today. This is what Keenan taught, and I like this one a lot. So what I'm going to do is reach over here, pull him on his side, and hook around his butt there. Now my left leg, one over his face, I'm going to disengage the head so I can push myself on top of him. So now all my weight's kind of resting on his hips. Okay, so Jordan, go and try to escape, buck and squirm and whatever. So with my weight centered on him, in this frame right here, now it's very difficult for him to move around. Very difficult for him to escape. Now the way to finish the arm bar, he still has a tight grip there. Okay, I'm going to do a couple of things. I'm going to slide this leg over back to the head, bring this close to the wrist, and now with the leg that's over the head, I'm going to start pulling it sideways. Okay, so what happened to his head? I don't know if you noticed, but it twisted sideways. That's one way to break your posture. Okay, broken posture is any time the neck, the spine, and the tailbone are disaligned. Either they're bent forward, they're bent backward, they're twisted, there's torsion going on, or the neck is simply bent this way. If our posture is broken, it's a weak sauce position. We become very weak. So Jordan wants to hold on really tight. He doesn't want me to break his arm, obviously. But I change the position of his neck and spinal alignment, and suddenly he's able to hold on to it. Seems like magic, but it's biomechanics. Anyway, that's something we saw on the internet that totally works, so go check that out. Thanks for watching.